Excuse me, is that a capturing aroma I see?
That is a capturing aroma. He plays one copy of that.
Yeah.
It's tailed, so you can find a basic Pokemon. Exactly what he needs.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Very interesting card. Capturing aroma. If you flip a coin, if heads get an evolution, if tails get a basic.
Yes.
And on the first turn, you want a basic.
Yes, definitely want a basic. So I've actually seen Japanese Lugia lists that when trying to go for max consistency, you play 4 Quick Ball, 4 Ultra Ball, 4 Capturing Aroma, 4 Evolution Insights. I've seen a little bit of a nonsense of that, but I think this one here maybe helps him out, like to find just that one piece he needs. But again, it's a coin flip card though. So
I mean, you're going first. You're not sad with whatever you get. You do want to find yourself like the Archeops turn 1 anyway. So that's a very interesting card for sure. I love the addition. We do see the capture energy now. Again, a special energy when attached to a Pokemon. Find yourself a basic. What do you think he's going to opt to find here?
Let's see. I don't think he's going to find another Lugia here. Something so Oranguru probably, if he does have it.
He already has an Oranguru in the
yes,
active.
He already has in the active, of course. So
maybe threaten the Zekrom or the Raikou.
There we go. He's going to threaten the Zekrom here.
Just say, hey, you know what? I have a lightning Pokemon. You're weak to lightning.
Yes,
both the Luminion and the Lugia. And you know what? That's good. Just put some pressure on your opponent. Make him think about the things he has to play the next turn.
Good start for Wang Zhe here. Going to use Primate Wisdom.
So he was going to find
another Lugia.
Another Lugia. That's okay. I didn't quite see what he opted to put on top. His hand is looking okay though, and he looks like
fast turn here. Yeah. Good 1 energy on Lugia. The kind of start that you want to see with Lugia. Actually, but you do hope to get some Archeops in the trash, but unfortunately none there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Wang Zhe was able to win the coin flip, was able to set up first, but it's only fair Xian is going to be the first person to get an Archeops in the discard pile. Yes. We did see the Ultra Ball. Let's see what's going to opt to find. He's going to go ahead and do a quick deck search first, of course. Figure out what is prized, what I have to work with, what resources am I playing with. And yeah, it looks like he's going to opt for an Ultra Ball for the Archeops, potentially.
Going to try to discard that.
Exactly. I believe I did see a Quick Ball earlier. And there on screen, you do see the Zekrom. Absolutely love the art, by the way, of N just writing the Zekrom.
Yes, this Trainer Gallery card.
Exactly.
Really love it.
I love that addition to the game. And yeah, we do see the Quick Ball here played by Xian. I believe the only Pokemon to find is going to be that Lugia. And I think with that, he has 2 Archeopses now in the discard pile. If he doesn't find a second Lugia, though, that could spell trouble.
Yes, he's going to need a second Lugia and probably a Manaphy here to keep his Lugias unaffected by weakness. Hey, Manaphy, I mean Dunsparce.
Yes.
Dunsparce.
Something to note, though, Wang Zhe actually plays both Raikou and the Zekrom. So you're going to need both.
You're going to need both. Yeah, you definitely you really do need Manaphy anyway. Yeah. This Zekrom does 130 damage for 2 lightning and 1 colorless. And then it does 60 damage to itself, but your opponent is paralyzed. Like, for sure, you don't have to flip a coin.
Yes, and Lugia decks in the past did not have a way to really circumvent the paralysis. But now we do see... I'm looking at Xian's deck. It does play Bird Keeper, so one way out. And... yeah, we do see the second Lugia come into play, and Oranguru comes down as well. Now, with the bench space is getting premium now, right? There's a Luminion, there's an Oranguru. He's gonna go ahead and use Primate Wisdom. The last 2 spots have to be Archeops. That means all the little techs we've been talking about, those aren't gonna come out here. Yeah, no space for Dunsparce or the Manaphy now. Let's see.
He's not committing the powerful energy to the Lugia.
Okay.
He doesn't want. He's thinking that maybe Wang Zhe can take a knockout next turn.
Definitely a possibility here, especially with this big of a hand. We do see a Lugia V-Star just
play a lot of Ultra Balls. Looks like Archeops is coming out this turn.
Yes, very, very hyper hand for sure. Okay. We're gonna see
Wisdom first.
Okay, let's see what he draws into.
Ooh, that's a great card.
Not bad at all.
There we go. He's gonna Ultra Ball that Archeops that he got from the top deck.
Yeah,
a Lugia V because he doesn't need any more Lugia Vs.
Yeah, exactly. And we have to note that I believe he did put back an energy back into the deck, and now that he used an Ultra Ball, it shuffles the deck. It makes sure he doesn't draw back into that.
And when he gets the Archeops, he can just charge it back up again.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see what he's gonna opt to find here. An Archeops, of course. We know he's not lacking for Ultra Ball, so we should be able to see the double Archeops summoning star here, and it's a matter of what happens next.
It's gonna go. to throw another Ultra Ball here.
Yeah, that should be fine. Maybe find himself a Luminion, a support Pokemon here, because the last card in the hand is an energy.
Hiding Darkness.
Yes, you don't want to leave yourself with just that. And yeah, we're going to see the Ultra Ball. That's
Luminion V, maybe?
Yeah, if I had to guess, Luminion V looks like the only support Pokemon that Wang Zhe does play. That no access to Crobat V here or anything like that. But yeah, there we go. Luminous Sign with the beautiful alt art Luminion. Just have to say that.
And that sleeve too. Nice.
For sure. Let's see what support he opts to find. Possibly a Research, maybe a Marnie if you really
just want to throw away that Hiding Darkness.
Yeah, to definitely want to maintain resources there. And just going to do a quick shuffle again. Marnie, one of the most powerful supporters in the current format. Not only is it a draw supporter, it's also a means of disruption. You draw 5 cards while your opponent draws only 4. And, but yeah, and also, again, good way to just put back the energy you didn't want to discard back into the deck where it belongs. And more importantly, put it in the bottom so you don't draw into it.
Yeah, you will not draw into it. Let's see what he got.
Ooh,
quite nice.
Double Turbo. Interesting.
Serena.
Something.
Boss's orders. Wow.
Yeah, something of note. Wang Zhe actually opted not to do the Archeops before the draw.
That's true.
Is there any specific reason why you think he opted not to thin before doing the supporter there?
I think because he already knows that it's one Hiding Darkness, maybe he doesn't feel that because he didn't really attach an energy this turn. So by using the Barney first, I mean, doesn't matter because he wants to try and get another energy on board, perhaps.
Yes, exactly. You're going to have to spend 2 Archeopses here to really power up the Lugia V-Star on the bench. That means you need to find an energy attachment onto the active.
Yeah, I'd say he's going to charging both because now he can, because he didn't really use the Archeops first, he has enough energy in his hand to go and take it and attach to the Lugia.
Oh, he does have a DTE.
Oh, use it there instead. Okay.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, with the DT, he does have the attack here, taking a knockout. First 2 prizes go to Wang Zhe, and I believe, in this type of deck, as long as you're really able to keep up with the knockouts, you should be able to win the game, right?
Especially when you start first. When it comes to Lugia Mirror, sometimes starting first is very, very, very important.
Exactly. Win the coin flip, win the game, potentially. But let's see if Xian can bring it back.
Yeah, V here. Let's have an Ultra Ball. So we can see Lugia V-Star.
Yeah. I believe he has a supporter in hand. It is Bird Keeper. That is a way he can play it. Just go from one Lugia to the other.
Yes. And
just to essentially do that. But I believe I did see already 2 Archeopses in Xian's side of the board.
So we're going to put it out now. You go.
Yeah, and should get the return knockout here onto the Lugia V-Star.
Yeah, because Wang Zhe didn't set a... Oh, Wang Zhe doesn't actually play V-Guard energy. His deck. Okay. Opting for more colorful energies.
Definitely. Yeah, we can see Wang Zhe again plays a lot more techs.
Yes.
So maybe you have to sacrifice a couple of those energies that only provide colorless.
So like he's playing 3 double turbo. Like usually Lugia decks only play 2, or some sort of like split with twin energy sometimes. But Wang Zhe playing 3 means that I think doesn't have space for V-Guard in his deck.
Okay.
All the techs.
Definitely makes sense there. We do see Xian there just power up. I see 2 powerful energies and a capture. No, not quite yet.
Yeah, he's gonna need 3 powerful energies to take a knockout.
Exactly. It looks like he's
V-Guard. Okay.
V-Guard. Okay. Does he have another powerful energy though? If not, he does miss this knockout.
That would take him. That would be 2 steps back here.
That would be very bad for sure.
Yeah.
I don't. He's already used both Archeops.
Oh, okay.
Is he?
Then
there's a powerful.
Because he's got one earlier. Yeah, from the.
Oh, yeah, there's one in his hand.
Yeah,
there you go.
Go.
Okay.
So
for a sec.
Go for 1 card.
Ooh, keeping the Bird Keeper in the on top, I think is absolutely huge. I think he realizes here that in the next turn, he's about to get hit by a Zekrom.
Yes, very, very likely. And there's no Dance Pass in his bench, so it's gonna take full damage here.
Yeah, which is not necessarily a knockout.
He needs a choice belt.
It needs a choice belt.
But Wang Zhe just play 1 choice belt in his deck.
Let's see if he finds it here. But either way, this Zekrom is doing a huge amount of damage
and paralyzing.
Yeah, and paralyzing. That's exactly why we need the Bird Keeper on top of the deck. That's why he didn't play it this turn, even if it gets him 3 cards. It's the switching effect is just that important here.
Yes. try and get out of that. Like, you don't want your Lugia Visa to just get knocked out just like that.
Exactly.
Like being like paralyzed and then you just have to pass a turn.
Exactly. We do see Wang Zhe here just go ahead and accelerate a Hiding Dark energy and
Primal Turbo.
Yes, and just like that, that Zekrom is now ready to go. We see it.
Ooh,
Avery?
Avery. Let's see if he decides to drop the Avery.
I think Avery, not necessarily the best support in this scenario. You know, you want to keep that Lugia V on the bench, right?
Yes, because you want to take an extra 2 prizes, right?
Yes, but sometimes you gotta play what you gotta play. You gotta draw 3 cards. You're looking for the choice belt.
It's really good choice. We've seen Xian style of play earlier in this tournament as well. Like focusing more on the single prizes, using Lugia just to get out the engine first.
Definitely, it's definitely feels more like a single prize Lugia deck, and but I don't think he. Yeah, no choice belt there. That means this Lugia gets to see another day.
Here we go. It's the top deck, the bird.
Yeah, 260 damage on that Lugia. He has to turn it sideways.
There we go. There we go. Okay.
Even though it's not going to stay paralyzed for long.
Not a very like.
But what attacker do you go into?
Yeah, exactly. Like, you want to really hit with Lugia V-Star to hit a 1-prize Pokemon?
You could potentially attack with the Oranguru. Remember, when you attack with the Zekrom, you do 60 damage to yourself.
Yes, and it just have enough HP left to get knocked out by Oranguru.
It's exactly 70.
Let's see what he commits to. Okay, he's definitely going to play the Bird Keeper to get the Lugia out.
100%. And
at the very least, that means that Wang Zhe's bench is safe, so that Lumion is going to be safe this turn.
Exactly. But I mean, taking this knockout isn't too bad here. And yeah, if you see the Bird Keeper potentially, maybe try and draw into another Pokemon first. See what options you have after this Primate Wisdom. And Collapsed Stadium. Not something necessarily you want to play at the moment.
So he's going to Bird Keeper now.
It's going to be the Oranguru.
You're definitely going to draw that one card you put on top of your deck. Here we go. Let's see.
I honestly don't even remember what Oranguru's attack does, because again, we've mainly seen this Pokemon. We've seen it a lot. But
I'm going to draw 3 now. Okay, here we go.
There we go.
Aurora, and Echoing Horn.
Echoing Horn, a very big card.
This will be a good card in this matchup.
Exactly. Potentially, if Wang Zhe finds a way to get rid of the Luminion, if I had to guess, going to attack the Oranguru in a bit. That's a way to get another 2-prizer back into play here.
He's going to go for the Oranguru play. Capturing energy. You just need one more energy that's not double turbo. We go 2 capturing.
An Aurora.
And 1 Aurora. Okay, so he has to commit an Aurora, but he is using a 1-prizer to take out a 1-prizer. I think that's a very excellent play.
That's a fair trade. That's a fair trade. And again, you're taking out like an Aurora, a Speed Lightning, and a Hiding Dark, all very important special energies. While you're essentially you're losing capture energies and one Aurora.
That's fine.
Yeah. Definitely missing out on that knockout there.
Really hurt Wang Zhe. Yeah, really hurt Wang Zhe. Okay.
And yeah, it's going to be a whap down, I believe. 70 damage, taking a knockout there on the Zekrom.
Hey, our first whap down today.
For sure.
Okay, top deck. Now Wang Zhe's going to rely on all of his attackers. He's got plentiful attackers.
At this point, we know Xian actually has the Collapse Stadium in hand. At some point, he can opt to fill up the bench, play it down, and heal the Lugia.
Okay, there is a play for Wang Zhe here. He's dropped 260 damage on Lugia. He can look for Medicham V to take an extra turn.
Oh! Is it gonna happen?
It is gonna happen. Yeah, I knew it. It's gonna happen.
This is it. This is again one of the spicy techs here in Wang Zhe's deck is the Medicham V.
Like you never realize it because he just hit for 260 and then like, oh, you're missing that one turn. No, I have Medicham V.
Definitely take another turn. Very, very powerful effect there.
And finding 2 energy, which can be any energy because that attack where you can put 2. So Medicham V can put 2 damage counters anywhere on the board with Yoga Loop. And if you knock out an opponent's Pokemon with it, you get an extra 1 more turn.
Yes, Yoga Loop there, but again, you cannot use the Yoga Loop attack again on the following turn, but it's not like that's something Wang Zhe can do.
Exactly.
And
here we go.
Escape rope. Not bad. Okay.
We're going to commit here.
I would guess the Lugia, just because it's going to get knocked out anyway.
I have to admit something here on stream. I got hit by Wang Zhe at locals. That's why I knew it was coming. That's the only reason why I knew it was coming. I was like, hit me for 260? Okay, that's fine. That's fine, I'll take it. Yeah. I was like, oh wait, what? Medicham?
So all this time trying to find the choice belt, that wasn't the play. We do see the Echoing Horn come down as well for Wang Zhe, putting down the
it's
minion.
Exactly. Oh.
Oh!
Yeah, it's gonna use that so Chris can put the Yoga Loop onto Lugia V, take the 2 prize, and then use another attacker to finish off the Luminion V.
Just like that, I
Just
believe.
like that, it could be a 4 prize.
It could be a 4 prize sequence of turns.
Yes.
Not necessarily
Maybe
a 4 prize
yeah.
turn, but
There we go.
all he,
Michael V. Exactly what he needed.
That's exactly what he needed. Talk about setting up checkmate boards, ladies and gentlemen. I did not see this coming.
What a play. What a play we managed to catch on stream.
Yeah, exactly. The Raikou V. Is there enough? Is there enough?
There should be enough. Okay, he's just looking through again. Okay, that's powerful in hand.
Yes, but
it might be not enough.
It's not enough because the Raikou requires 3 Aurora, three different types of energies.
Yes, exactly.
We already attacked with the Zekrom.
He only plays 1 speed lightning.
Only 1 speed lightning.
So he needs, and he's already committed another Aurora.
Yeah,
to
there's another Aurora on the Medicham. I don't think there's enough there to take a knockout.
Let's see. Okay. So 2 prizes against Wang Zhe up, and he gets his turn again.
Yes,
draw a card.
You're not missing anything, folks. That's exactly what's happening. Wang Zhe's taking another turn. If there's enough powerful, they can attack with the
with Archeops.
With Archeops, yes. Again, the bench is full. What he has right now, that's all he has to work with.
Let's see how he's going to come back from this. This is just sorting out the cards. Okay, so he's using 1 Archeops first.
Yes. There's 1, 2. I believe all he needs is 1 more powerful energy. There it is.
There it is.
That's 180 damage there. And
knockout.
Just like that, Wang Zhe takes the first game.
Wow.
Was not expecting that.
That was, wow. That Yoga Loop play.
I'm very glad we got that on stream because I'm sure no one expected absolutely no one has Medicham V on their radar.
Exactly.
That's the beauty of the top best of 3 sometimes. Your secret spicy techs don't always get to work now. Now that I know about it, if I have 260 damage, I'm going to do something about that.
Yeah, I'm going to do something about it.
And all right, let's go ahead and see
game 2.
All right, let's see what both players start with.
The double Lugia.
Mirror Lugia. Love to see it. That means ideal starts here for both players.
Ooh, quick ball the Archeops. Okay,
oh wait,
you're saying with a good first start.
Pretty good. Let's see what Pokemon though Xian decides to find. Again, you don't really need a second Lugia necessarily. Maybe finally just decide, hey, you know what? Maybe if I had Dunsparce, things would be a lot different.
Maybe, yeah. you wouldn't get that Yoga Loop.
You wouldn't get Yoga Loop, that's for sure.
Going first, you said this doesn't necessarily have to commit another Lugia V in the board.
100%. 100%. Again, there's no threat at all for this Lugia V in the active. But yeah, so the sky's the limit here for Xian.
I see. I don't think there's a Dunsparce. Okay, there is a Dunsparce right there. Okay, I was a bit afraid. I thought it was not going to be there. And we're going to see Yoga Loop Part 2.
I don't know. I don't know if I've seen a supporter though for the next turn.
Oh, you said does have a judge.
Oh, he does have a judge in hand. He does opt to put the Stoutland on top. Oh, and then Manaphy again. Sky's the limit here. Yeah, not quite sure
what to take. What to take? There's so many things to take.
Looks like there it is. There's the Dunsparce, just like we talked about.
If you've been scarred once, right? You know.
Yes, exactly. You're not going to get me again with that. Oh no, never mind. Goes back into the deck. No, there it is.
It's committing to Dunsparce. Okay.
Exactly. Yeah, there we go. You're not gonna get me again with that Yoga Loop. Maybe we'll see.
Maybe.
Again,
let's see if you need to get another ball to go through. Gets the Evil Incense and overall energy.
Oh,
it's opting for a V-Guard instead and
maybe
passing turn.
Really does value that the Aurora energies do power up those tech attackers, right? And maybe next turn we'll see the attachment to discard the Archeops potentially.
We go capture energy.
And up the capture is going to be the Lugia. Again, going second.
You want to get a second Lugia on the board just in case your first one dies. Not gets knocked out.
Exactly. Yeah, because again, the potential for Xian is just to be able to hit the 280 or 220 on the turn 2 for sure. Almost guaranteed, in fact. So
nice. The full art Lugia comes out.
Oh, you know, I haven't seen a player play the alt art Lugia.
Yeah, I think no player here wants to go to commission.
Maybe if you win today, you can open your case
and get one.
Yeah, just slot it in. You know, you've earned it.
That's true. That's true.
Especially if you use Lugia to win.
Ooh, there's a path to the peak here.
Oh, that's
plays 1 copy of path. They try to use it slow down, and it's going to use Ray the Wind.
Discarding an Archeops, not too bad. Having a absolutely big hand here, but we do see Xian has
to come to Stadium.
Okay,
Has to come to Stadium.
We can breathe. We can breathe.
Unfortunately, Path today and on stream hasn't been sticking around quite long now.
Not unfortunately, man. Stream's not over just yet. We still have this match
That's
and
true.
the finals potentially.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Okay.
But again, I believe this is a one-off Path to the Peak.
Yes, it's a one copy of Path to the Peak that Wang Zhe is playing.
Absolutely.
Okay, so Evolution Incense.
Do we find the Lugia V-Star? Do we find the Archeops?
Yeah.
Archeops, you do have the Aurora energy already to be able to discard this, or, you know, you could still just get a Lugia V-Star. Judge finds you 4 cards, not too confident in getting the discard there.
That's true.
So yeah, might as well just you commit this now. Off a Judge, all you need is an Ultra Ball,
Evolution Incense.
Evolution Incense. No, one of those, or just naturally drawing into the Lugia.
That's true. Because I mean, he can discard this Archeops now with the Aurora energy in hand, right? So
yes. So the odds are pretty good, but again, if Xian misses this Lugia V-Star, I think the writing's on the wall for sure. And
yeah. This has Serena in hand
as well. Okay,
depends on what you want to commit, but I would gamble for the Judge here because his hand.
Yeah,
this is Wang Zhe's hand.
Yep,
exactly. There we
go. Wang Zhe did play Read the Wind earlier. That means he had 3 extra cards to work with. So very, very good
Judge
lot of
here. Options. Okay, let's see.
Just a matter though.
Can Xian pull out the Lugia Vista?
4 cards. If you don't find it in the 4 cards, oh boy.
Let's see. Here we go.
Very important. In fact, this might be the most important draw of this match, of this game. Anyway.
Yes, for sure. Okay, here we go.
And we find it.
Decks. Okay. 1, 5.
Let's see.
Oh, capture.
Oh, I don't see it.
It's not there.
It's not there. Again, that's the downside of just playing Judge, right? You know, you're drawing 4 cards. Even if you play a lot of outs, sometimes you just don't get it. And we've already committed.
He has to read the wind.
Yeah, he has to read the wind. We have already committed the energy attachment 4 turns, so the capture energy wasn't going to do anything there.
Yes. It looks like on Wang Zhe's side, he has a Marnie that he's eyeing to play here.
I mean, I feel like you definitely play the Marnie.
No other cards you can really play.
Exactly. There's too many special energies there. I mean, potentially there's some debate to playing the Luminion, going for a research, just to really guarantee the win. Because if you knock out this Lugia, you're winning the game. Now, off the Marnie,
quite a decent hand. He can Ultra Ball for a Lugia V-Star, but he doesn't. He only has 1 Archeops on the.
I think that's fine. 1 Archeops is more than none.
Yeah, he can attack with it. But it's wondering whether he should throw the. He discard the Medicham V here, opting to keep the. Both players being Echoing Horn, very very key in this Lugia mirror match.
Exactly. Looks like he's. Yeah, he's eyeing up.
He has to throw the Yoga Loop here.
No, we've seen it once on stream. I believe that's enough. That was amazing.
Yeah.
He's already treated us to that.
Because I mean, Dunce Pass is already on the board now.
Yeah, exactly. And with that, we are going to find the Lugia V-Star. And off of Lugia V-Star, you just have to make sure you have the double turbos in the deck to be able to hit those numbers.
He's already pulled out. He's pulled out a bit. He's ready.
I know he helped us out a little bit.
Yeah.
And there it is, Lugia V-Star. Summoning Star, you can put up to 2, so one is fine. And with that, yeah, again, you have to find the powerful energy because double turbo takes out 20. You want to, negate that downside by, putting the powerful.
Bring back to 220 damage again.
Exactly.
The Lugia V.
Luckily, there was already 1 energy attachment onto that Lugia.
And the worst still is that you said it's left any other attacker.
That is true. That is true.
It's 1 and only Lugia V here.
We do know he has a capture energy. Oh, sorry. He has a Lugia in the hand as well as a quick ball. So he can try and potentially set up 2 Lugias. Right? And yeah, if he could set up 2 Lugias, he could potentially come back into here, especially if Wang Zhe doesn't find something like a boss or he's only going to take a knockout on a Dunsparce. And he's working with 1 Archeops for the entire game. Oh, it's... Did we miss something? It should be a knockout here, yeah? Double turbo power. Oh, there's a V-Guard energy!
Oh, the V-Guard energy is key again! The V-Guard energy saved Xian here. My gosh.
For a second there.
Wow, we thought it was over, but it's not over by a long shot. Xian again. Could he pull off the comeback?
No, just like
One more time.
He has 2 Archeops to deal
with. Here we go.
Yeah. I believe...
Here we go. Xian's come back again, part 2.
We might be able to bring it here to a game 3.
Okay, he's gonna charge up.
Wow.
And there should be enough damage to take out this Lugia V-Star here.
Exactly.
Oh, here goes our favorite card, Luminion V.
The Luminion V now coming into play. Something of note, again, the Collapse Stadium is in play. That means that is the last Pokemon he's allowed to have.
Ooh, boss's orders. He's gonna take out that Archeops V, and
that's it.
That's it.
That's gonna be it. That's one Lugia versus the world then.
Yes. All Wang Zhe has left is to probably use Radiant Charizard near the end.
But with 6 prizes still remaining,
quite
tough. That's a tall order for sure.
Gonna use the Lugia V-Star here to take the knockout on the opponent, on Wang Zhe's Archeops.
Yeah, I have to wonder, maybe Wang Zhe also just didn't see the
V-Guard
V-Guard, just like we didn't. Or, you know, looking at his hand, he actually didn't have that much to work with.
Thinking of putting down that Lugia V is another attacker, but Collapse Stadium on the board. I mean, he can get rid of it though with his Tempest dive.
That is true. As if Lugia V-Star's attack couldn't get any better.
Got any stadium in play.
Yeah. I like how the one counter to the Lugia deck is sometimes the Temple of Sinnoh.
Yeah, and then you can just cut it away. And that's why we've noticed that where are the Temple of Sinnohs in today? Yeah, where are the Temple of Sinnoh?
It's very, very tough to get value off the Temple of Sinnoh for sure. We do see just an energy Primal Turbo there, and accelerating energy to an Archeops just so that it can work as a pivot.
Yes.
It's gonna have to discard that energy. Hiding Dark only works on Dark Pokemon.
Okay, the boss's orders is coming.
And that's a lone Archeops, and just like
and
that,
discarding his own stadium. There we go.
Yeah.
That's just the great thing about Tempest Dive is that you can choose to discard a stadium or not. So if it's your own stadium, if you want to keep it on board, yeah, you can. No problem.
I like how before this, I was saying how Wang Zhe's one Archeops is better than none.
And now, that V-Guard energy.
Now that V-Guard energy.
So key.
Exactly. Now Xian now has 2 Archeops, which is better. Way better than none.
And Wang Zhe only has an Aurora Energy and Zekrom. I'm gonna commit the Aurora Energy onto Lugia. Yeah, at least the Lugia V-Star can attack. Oh, there's just one Echoing Horn which he can use now actually.
And there we go. We
see a knockout here with Tempest Dive.
Tempest Dive taking 2 prizes. But if they can take a knockout on this Lugia V-Star on the active, there's no backup attacker. There's no way to get the energy.
What a top deck versus what a top deck.
Not too bad for sure. They can opt to Primate Wisdom first, trying to save a card.
Yeah, save that Aurora Energy in hand before he discards it.
For sure. Let's see what he draws into.
It's a...
Oh, that's exactly what he needs!
That's exactly what he needs. Evital Beast. Let's go. Basic Evital.
Yeah, he can even just bench the Evital, power it up already,
and go for the knockout here.
Yeah,
he should.
Before the research. He doesn't even need the research.
Let's see. Yep, gonna get the Archeops to power up this Evital.
Is there enough energy in play? There's
one, yeah, let's see. 1, 2.
Oh, it's alright, committing it already. Oh, I believe I saw 3, yes.
It just needs the double turbo and this now.
Is the double turbo there? We know he plays 3, right?
Okay, yeah, here we go. Double turbo, here we go.
Yes, and yeah, that's gonna be a knockout there.
Finally we get to say it. I've been waiting to say this on stream all day.
Is this the first time?
Yes, this is the first time. We're gonna see more amazing bursts.
Amazing bursts.
Then amazing destruction.
Alright, we're gonna see the Archeops
Oh, he's scooping. No, I didn't get to see it. I didn't get to see amazing destruction.
But just like that, I believe, yeah, Xian ties up the game 1-1.
And we have so much time for game 3.
Okay, so he's gonna have to use that quick ball to find himself a Lugia V.
Let's see. One draw. Oh, Serena.
Oh, he does have a supporter for next turn at the very least. And an Archeops in the discard pile, always good as well.
Be an easy discard here, I think.
For sure. Singles out the Echoing Horn there for a second. Oh, to put it back in the deck.
Yeah, it's going to put it back in the deck. So keep it for later.
Exactly. Again, something you don't need, shuffle it back in.
The deck.
And yeah, finding himself the Lugia V. A lot of pressure though on the next turn. Again, only off of Serena is what they have at the moment to find a Lugia V-Star and an Archeops. Let's see. Yeah, it's counting the deck.
I see that capturing Oma again really shocked us.
I mean, definitely helps out. The turn 1, always good. I might try the capturing aroma in my own Lugia now.
I mean, unless you flip heads on turn 1 though.
I mean, you get an Archeops discard.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's
right?
true. Very true.
So no, it's always value. And yeah, we're gonna see he opts for the full art Lugia V.
And he only plays 1 copy of. Yes. Okay, Prime Wisdom has already been used. See if he wants to attach an energy onto.
I feel like he would attach an energy just because his next support is gonna be Serena. You want to really thin down your hand.
So he's gonna commit the double turbo onto Oranguru for retreat or Lugia.
Yeah, I believe. Okay. Yeah, I think Oranguru probably the smarter case there.
Okay, use that to retreat next turn because Oranguru already has 2 retreat costs.
Yes, exactly, and this opens up a Lugia to be powered up with no double turbo, so no, you won't be hampered by the
yes
by V-Guard energy again. We do see the Dunsparce again. Yu Zhang realizing, you know what, this card is very important.
Yeah, definitely for this catch with Wang Zhe with like that we haven't seen Wang Zhe's Raikou yet.
Yeah,
we haven't seen it at all. Here comes Archeops.
There's something of note. I just realized while looking at the deck here, Wang Zhe also plays a Thornton.
Yeah.
A one of Thornton. Very interesting.
A lot of interesting techs.
Exactly. Maybe a way to really reuse some one of attackers, right? Yes. Sometimes when you lose your Amazing Eviltal, your Radiant Charizard very early in the game, it's just gone.
Or like just now when he was forced to discard his Zekrom, he could like, there's an opening for him to use it later in the game.
Alright, he's looking through his deck here. It looks like he's eyeing out the Luminion V, but again, he has to find a second Lugia V to be safe. I mean, yeah, he just has to find it here. Finds the research.
Yeah, that should... It
should big, it.
Yeah, a big hand.
It's a big hand.
But then again,
fresh cards.
No, we play Pokemon so many times. Sometimes you draw 7 and you just might miss it because it's the 8th card.
You just have to shuffle really good. This has to be...
and your opponent cut the deck nicely. Okay, committing the powerful energy to the Lugia.
That means capture energy is no longer active, and it's going to be a research here for 7.
1, 2, 3.
We see Lugia V-Star.
4, 5, 6.
1 card. It's the last card has to be away.
Let's see what he gets. And
oh no! Oh, that's I don't see it here. Are we gonna see a repeat this time though? That's a powerful energy, not a V-Guard.
Yes. But it's all up to Wang Zhe what he's gonna top deck, what he gets from the Serena later.
Exactly. And
not over yet. Not over yet.
Not over yet for sure. I mean,
beat the win here.
Yeah,
with the Archeops and draw
3.
So Wang Zhe needs to take this knockout on this Lugia V without V-Guard energy. Take note of that.
A little bit easier this time. I should be able to do it off an energy attachment, at least 1 Archeops.
Do a Lugia V.
A Lugia V. You just play it down to be able to draw here. Is there anything to Echoing Horn? Just to thin it out of the hand.
This I was looking through this card pile just now. Might be.
But either way, you can Serena for 3 at this point. Discard all 3.
Discarding 2. Okay, he's
discarding 2. Holding on to the Aurora, just in case you draw into an Archeops.
Oh, nothing.
Absolutely nothing.
Oh, no Lugia V-Star for him as well.
Primate Wisdom.
Yeah.
Primate Wisdom could find it. If he draws into a Lugia V-Star, I believe there's already 1 Archeops in the discard pile. He should be able to take this knockout.
Yes, he needs to get that.
This is...
He's going to capture energy first. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Like tint to his deck a bit more.
I want to see what was the top deck
I
anyway.
want to see what's the top deck as well. Okay, come on.
What do you find here as when your capture energy? Maybe the Zekrom.
Oh, it was a Stoutland.
Okay.
Yeah,
so that's not something we need.
I don't know what to take here. Like, would you take Raikou? I mean, you could take a knockout Luminion V with it.
Yeah, and there's Dunsparce as well. Oh wait, there's a Dunsparce. You can't take a knockout on Luminion. Oh, on Luminion. No, excuse me, you can't.
Yeah, you can because it only protects colorless type Pokemon.
Exactly,
like
so you
Lugia.
can do 3 prizes here.
Then you could potentially like boss orders the Luminion V, then take a double knockout for 3 prize.
That is true. That could be a play here. Biggest Primate Wisdom. No!
No, it's Hiding Darkness.
Wow. For once,
he's forced to retreat and use V to win.
Exactly.
And it means Xian has a chance because he has Lugia V-Star and 2 Archeops in the card pile. Here we go. With the win for 3. It's the Serena or an Evolution Instance, so he can Lugia next turn.
Yeah, Wang Zhe, that means that was his window of opportunity. That was his window to absolutely just win this game, and unfortunately, just doesn't find it.
Now it's Lucia's turn to take advantage of this.
Yeah, luckily, again, just losing... Wang Zhe does have a second Lugia set up.
Okay, here we go.
So-
Second Archeops. Yep, to start that with quick ball in his hand. Perfect. Here we go.
What do you find? Do you find
Yeah,
the
what
Manaphy?
do you find here?
There's
Find
a
Manaphy?
Raikou.
Yeah, I would find the Manaphy here.
Yeah, why not? definitely find the Manaphy.
He's considering it, that's for sure. Okay, there we go.
Okay.
Putting it down. So now, at least the bench is safe.
Yeah, bench is safe from weakness. The only thing now is to get rid of the Luminion.
We go 2 Archeops. The first one doesn't need to commit too too many energy onto this Lugia V-Star. Just need to hit 220 damage. Again, there's no V-Guard energy.
That's true. Maybe you find your BR energy here.
Yeah, it's true.
Make it that much tougher for Wang Zhe to get the return KO.
Oh,
and yeah, there it is.
It is. That card is so key this match.
Exactly. And again, we see the powerful energy double turbo energy combo just negating each other there. So we're doing the full 220 damage off Tempest dive. And yeah, that should just be a knockout.
That should be a knockout on the
prize
Lugia. Xian takes up 2 prizes. Then it's up to Wang Zhe to see how he can come back, because he definitely can get a Lugia V-Star next turn.
Definitely. And you know what? From what I learned, never count Wang Zhe out.
Yeah. Okay, so it's
Luminion.
Luminion V.
Big
that
draw. Should be fine.
Let's
Yes,
see what's
I don't see a supporter in hand just yet.
See which one to play first. So it's going to go for Luminion. Some sort of draw supporter maybe, or disruption, Marnie.
Maybe a Marnie, just because the hand is full of energies. I don't feel too comfortable just holding on to all of that for sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
maybe Avery as well.
Avery, that is true. Avery is a possibility. They do lose the Luminion, but they would also lose one of the 2 support Pokemon that they're really depending on. But research here, very interesting. I saw a hand full of special energy, but maybe at this point he's thinking, you know what, maybe I just need to go for it. If I don't get it here, I'm just out of the game.
Yeah.
Because it needs quite a bit. Because of the V-Guard energy, the Lugia V-Star also needs all the power, 3 powerful and the choice belt.
Yes. So if Wang Zhe could also go for a Zekrom play, try to paralyze the opponent. Maybe but then we're not sure whether Xian has already like committed his Bird Keeper yet, which I don't believe so. Try to stall a bit. But I think if the best way to take a knockout on this Lugia V-Star to come back. So there's going to be evolution. And then
Yeah.
even with 4 powerful energy,
it doesn't take the
it
knockout.
doesn't take a knockout. You need the choice belt. That's why this V-Guard energy is
absolutely
huge.
huge.
It's Wang Zhe's big nightmare here right now.
Definitely.
We're definitely going to see 2 Archeops for sure, because with the research in hand.
100%. Honestly, looking at both these players' lists and the fact that they play so many interesting Pokemon, I did not think that the X factor would be the V-Guard energy.
So he really did have Marnie in hand. Though.
Yeah, he already had Marnie.
He's going to use that. Okay, he's going to time it to keep the Marnie. Oh, now he didn't need to. Now he has a Ultra is even better.
Yeah, exactly. He doesn't necessarily have to play he didn't necessarily have to play the research then. He does have it here.
That's even better, because now he confirmed will have a Lugia V-Star on the board. Like, didn't have to like gamble with it with the Professor's research.
Exactly. But again, trying to find the choice belt. It's a 2 of in the deck. It's not the easiest because it's not really searchable.
Yeah, but in Wang Zhe's more techie version, he only plays 1.
Oh, right, exactly. So big research here to find the 1 choice belt. Let's see if he commits the Primal Turbos as well. Again, Primal Turbo able to accelerate 2 special energies to 1 Pokemon.
Definitely should be charging a Primal Turbo here, so you don't want to draw into those.
Exactly. We do see 1. You need 3.
And choice belt. Yeah.
And choice belt.
I see 2 now. Is that the third one or the second one? Let's see. This is the plot first 2.
Oh, there we go. There is 3. There is 3 in the deck. The choice belt was so close to the top. all right.
So there we go. 3 powerful and
1 capture.
Now I just need the choice belt to take a knockout here.
Yes, and he needs to take this knockout. He can't afford to
Must.
miss it here.
Must.
Definitely. But at the same time, if he doesn't, Xian doesn't have the return KO. The bench is full.
Yeah, that's true.
So
yes, Xian's forced to just either hint to this Lugia, or if he does have a boss in hand, maybe. But I don't know why he picked up from his prize. If you take a Luminion V here, it'd be like a fantastic another 2 prize.
Yeah. Actually, that wouldn't be too bad.
But let's see if Wang Zhe can get a choice belt. That's all he needs here.
Yeah, very important research here. It's a research that's
Whoa, this cutting 2
Aurora. Exactly. That's why That's why I was thinking the Marnie was the play there. But again, it's all or nothing.
Yeah, it's all or nothing. You want to get the choice belt.
Exactly.
Okay, just cut the deck. All
or he can opt to Serena.
Yeah, but he's going for the research.
Okay, he's going for the research there. All or nothing here. Do we find the choice belt? We did see it in the deck earlier. It was funny, but oddly enough, it was very close to the top.
I don't see it.
I don't see it. But again, wait, that will leave the Lugia with 20 HP, I believe.
With
30
HP.
30 HP.
10 off. And he doesn't. Yeah, because it's 280.
280.
So oh wait, no, with V got on, so you need him at 250.
250. Yes. So
yes. So that means it's
Medicham's not.
Oh, Medicham's not thing is here. And Wang Zhe doesn't play Galarian Zigzagoon to fit that number. So we're definitely not gonna see Yoga Loop here.
I can only hope.
Okay, Wang Zhe is Xian has a huge hand, but like nothing much they can move from what he has.
Exactly. Does he have a gust effect here? A gust effect would be pretty nice, just to be able to, at least take the 2 prize. You at the same time, you don't want to hit into a Lugia for not knockout, and there's no. Without a choice belt yourself, I don't think there's a possible way you take this knockout. Oh, no! If you put 4 powerfuls, you take this knockout.
You take 4 powerful energy.
Yeah, if you have 4 powerful energy in the deck,
but then the double turbo energy.
Yeah, because you're doing 300 minus 20 is 280 without.
Ooh, yes,
so this should be a knockout. Yeah,
this should be a knockout. There we go. Lugia V taking a second knockout in a row. That's 4 prize lead for Xian.
Yes, going down to 2. A very, very comfortable lead for sure. And
really, I never thought to say that V-Guard Energy would be the most key card of his whole deck.
Out of all the different tech attackers we have, we've seen Medicham be Raikou, Zekrom, Rayquaza. Yes, it's going to be the V-Guard Energy.
There we go. 300 minus 20, 280 damage. Lugia V-Star knocked out.
Tempest Dive. Yeah, Wang Zhe will be able to take the return KO here using the minion again with
and
the
bring it back
return.
And bring it back into the
taking out the liability. But again, you're taking 2. Xian can literally take the time to just take 2 knockouts with whatever he has on the board.
Okay, he's dropping Radiant Charizard here. Radiant Charizard in the late game. We didn't really get to see it much, but Radiant Charizard late game is a really like monster. Now that Xian has picked up 4 prizes, Radiant Charizard can attack for only 1 energy card.
Exactly, yes. Radiant Charizard again with the Combustion Blast attack for 1 fire and 4 colorless energy does do 250 damage, and you can't attack the next turn. But thanks to the ability Fiery Heart, you take the energy cost is 1 colorless less for each prize your opponent has taken. And Xian has taken 4, so that means all Radiant Charizard needs is just 1 fire energy, which means once you place 4 Aurora energy, anyone of that will work. He did lose 2 though.
He did lose 2 earlier. Did lose 2. When he was forced to research it away.
Exactly. But yeah, I mean, I think Wang Zhe has the attackers he needs in this matchup.
It's definitely going to be a Luminion V play here. He needs to get rid of that thing out of the board so that it's not a liability. He doesn't want to have a 2 prizer on the board.
Exactly. Does Xian still have access to his Echoing Horn here? That could be a way to close things out a little bit faster for sure.
Because after sending Luminion V back into the deck, Wang Zhe will have 1 bench spot.
Yes. What do you promote though as your active?
For me, I would promote the Raikou because I don't feel like it's gonna like deal much. I would rather save my Oranguru. What do you think?
I would have done the Archeops because this forces your Xian to not Luminion. Because every other Pokemon can get knocked out by Luminion. This forces him to attack with something else, and we know he's committed all his powerful energies already. That means the Archeops cannot knock out an Archeops. He has to find something, and with an Ultra Ball, you're gonna find that something.
Oh, I see Xian at the end of the card. It's a Echoing Horn right there.
Oh, there's an Echoing Horn?
There's an Echoing right there.
I mean, off a really big hand, that definitely makes sense. What attacker do you go for? Radiant Charizard is 250 damage.
Yeah, Radiant Charizard back the Archeops.
What else does he have? If you could set up an Evoltal, potentially.
Ooh, that would be spicy.
I mean, again, we haven't said it just yet.
But if Xian were to use Radiant Charizard, it needs 3 energy cards to get it to work. But you can just use one Aurora energy and 1
Double turbo.
in it.
Yes, exactly. But again, do we see the Echoing Horn? Do we see...
You want to commit the Echoing Horn here.
Yeah. If we have Echoing Horn, Gust, that should be the end of the game.
That should be the end of the game. I don't think he has a Gust option. And no, he doesn't have a Gust option.
There's a Bird Keeper.
The Bird Keeper, yeah. Gusting himself.
Wait,
what?
Was that
a
Serena?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, so he had it all. Yes, that means
that's
all
it. That's it.
Yeah.
It's the charging engine. That's it. That's game.
That is game. Again, 230 damage.
Congratulations to you, Xian.
Woo! All right.
Congratulations. Wow, what a game. What a game.
I believe Xian deserves the title, the Comeback King.
He is the Comeback King. What a comeback.
For sure, we've seen it in both his stream games at this point, you know, being just down the first game.